Hi, I'm JJ. Welcome back. I am celebrating Dogust. It was a challenge created by Geeks Love Dogs, which is an excellent event about reading books that feature dogs in the month of August. So I did do two. One was a reread for me, and I still cried. And another one was a recommendation by Patrick over at Patrick's Book Reviews. And so that one is or was Plague Dogs by Douglas Adams, and it it was a really good book, and it follows uh, basically these two dogs that escape from a human or a animal testing center where they do a lot of horrible experimentation on all variations of animals, and these dogs were really badly treated, and that's already an issue that's difficult to read about and listen to. It really makes you wonder why we think it's okay to treat animals the way that we do. As my cats fight in the background, I apologize for that. But what was even more haunting is just following the dog's story, because they don't understand why they're being treated this way, and they just don't get it. And you get a whole interesting build up to it, because you have this adventure story of these dogs just trying to escape and survive. It's winter, winter comes, and then they have to deal with starvation. They're still hurting, and they're being hunted. And you get the other story of these people who work in these testing labs. It was really interesting to see one kind of realize how bad this can be, and working there, and he can't take it anymore. But then his little girl has cancer and needs treatments, and they get a lot of the treatment from all of these animal testings and stuff. So it kind of put that twist on it. But when you also follow this the story of one of the dogs, and how he wound up there because he had a very loving master, and then got separated from him. I don't want to give any kind of spoilers, but was then sent to this testing facility. And what was really fascinating about this is you get into so much depth, understanding human capacity to love, as well as how we can also treat things so badly, not just animals, but just in general, people, because there were some bad relationships even and stuff mentioned there. So it just really made you think a lot, and I will probably be thinking about it a lot, especially kind of some of the twists and revelations towards the end that I really did enjoy. But the idea that these guys, these dogs, were escaping, and the one who had a nice master just kept talking about how they just, what their dream master would be like, and wanting to escape and find a human to look after them. They wanted someone again. And just that kind of loyalty and compassion and basically unconditional love that that dogs offer. was so brilliant and well done there. And how, despite the fact that these men were brutalizing them, that it didn't turn them all off to all men. Some were more wary, obviously, but we could learn a lot from dogs because, you know, it wasn't, a human hurt me, therefore I don't trust any humans. Um, it was, I want to find my person again. I want to find a good one of the good ones because I know what it can be like. And I just feel like with so many generalities used around stereotypes and so much hatred and stuff in the world right now, us versus them mentality, and people not being able to separate groups of people from the deeds of a few. I feel like that was really relevant and well done here, and the fact that dogs understood the difference. But yeah, it was a very beautiful story. I do thank you, Patrick, for the recommendation. And then the other one, I don't know why I decided I wanted to torture myself so bad with my reading month because none of them were like overly happy. But I reread Old Yeller by Fred Gipson, and like so I finished it today on my lunch break at work, and I was very familiar with it. I read it as a kid. I watched the movie so many times growing up. I knew what was coming, and I still I started crying in anticipation about what was going to happen in Old Yeller, which ended up being really bad because just kind of a quick side note, I am filming this right after on the day that we learned that Dolly Parton died, and she is an American icon. I really do love her as a person, her music, and everything she's done for literacy. It's kind of hard to talk about BookTube without how much she did trying to get books in the hands of children, and just what she does for so many people. She will be very, very desperately missed, and she was one of the good ones, and the world is lucky to have had her, but we are going to be having a big, big gap in our humanity now that she's gone, because there'll be big shoes to fill in order to do some of the things that she's done for so many people. So it was already a hard day, but then I also finished Old Yeller, and it's hard to talk about it without spoilers, because that's so much about what the book is. Like, everybody knows, if you're familiar with Old Yeller, you know what happens. But it's this stray dog who basically endears himself to this family, and it's historical fiction. So it's post Civil War. I think it's post Civil War, and the dad went out looking for work, so he left his young teenage son and even younger son home to try to take control of the homestead while he was away, take care of their mom, get the crops in, and all this stuff. And just the adventures of a boy kind of coming to age, not wanting this stray dog who gets into all kinds of trouble with his little brother. And soon the dog just becomes his best friend and companion and savior. A lot of the times he saved him from several different instances, and so he grows really attached to him, and just the bond that he has with him, and how quickly he changed how opening his heart up to this stray dog made him grow up as a pure person, and into a better person, a better almost man. And just knowing that a bond like that is capable of happening, and allowing yourself to know that animals, how much they matter to us, and how hard it is, knowing that they don't last forever. And yeah, so I'm kind of all over the place today, but I really enjoyed this event, and I just I wish I would have kind of spread my books out, or chosen not really sad ones for this month. So maybe next year I'll kind of remember that, and work a little harder not to have back-to-back traumatic reads. But it also is really hard because one of my cats ran away, and she usually comes back because she just wants to go outside and play for a while, hunt for a little bit. But she's usually back in a couple of days, and it's been over a month now, so we know most likely she's not coming back. But it's always just hard when you don't know what happened to them. And so reading these books where, one, it's how humans can treat animals and how badly they treat animals, and how much that hurts my soul to see what we could be capable of, not just animals, but how we treat each other. But also then reading Old Yeller and seeing and being reminded of when you do open yourself up to loving animals and having pets, and just the pure joy they bring you, and like completeness is always a good reminder. Anyway, I'm sorry for being all over the place. I didn't realize when I was going to start filming that I was going to get a bit emotional, but here we are. Anyway, thank you again, Geeks Love Dogs. I think I got that right. I will put a link down below just to make sure. But thank you for creating this wonderful event. I was really happy to be able to participate in it. And I hope that anyone who hasn't read either of these books, that you do give it a chance. They were both excellent reads. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And have a great day, and happy reading.